Patrick character is someone who is into ladies and is more or less of an opportunist. He uses his position at the hospital to what? To lure girls into his space.
Good morning, Dr. Patrick.
Good morning.
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Pretty.
So, when I met the director for this particular movie, he immediately saw the character in me. And he was like, you know what, I want you to take this role. And yeah, I took the role. And I think I wouldn't want to praise myself in this, but from what I've heard, everyone was impressed with what I was doing. They were happy because I was living my life in the movie. That's why it wasn't so difficult, or it isn't so difficult for me to be portraying the character of Dr. Patrick. Episode 2 might be one of the best episodes. It has got scenes that are going to shake the streets. All right, I go by the name Gibbs Takudzwa Nyaruwata. And yeah, Gibbs Takudzwa Nyaruwata. In the Subway Spirits, I'm portraying the character of Dr. Patrick. One of a kind. He's a guy who's going after girls. Let's just say he's an FBI, a female body inspector, so he's into ladies and stuff, and yeah. And in relation to me, well, I'm someone who's really okay. Let's put it this way: I'm someone who admires beauty, to a point whereby if I see something or someone who is really beautiful, I'll never let it slide. I'm just going to tell the person straight away that, you know what, you're good looking, you're catchy, you're adorable, you're whatever. As long as I have told the person the truth. But I'm not saying in real life I'm an opportunist. No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, so that's very, very interesting for us to hear, you know, like when you're going through, you know, a reality of yourself within the movie. So in most cases, when you're on the set, you know, being in the shoes of Mr. Patrick, how does it really makes you feel with everything? As you have spoken that it also resonates with part of your life.
You know, it just feels like I'm in my territory. I'm in my space, and I'm comfortable in it. I'm comfortable in the character, and the character is comfortable in me. So it's more or less of a symbiotic relationship. The character gives me room to say what I want, and I give the character room to express himself or itself. So it's my playground. It's my playground. Okay, this is what I can tell you. You guys have got to be prepared for episode 2. We are promising fireworks in episode 2. Dr. Patrick is promising fireworks in episode 2. And pretty as well. I was talking to her the other time, and
They should watch it because I'm there.
she was promising us something big. We cannot really tell you what is going to be in episode 2, but I guarantee you this: it might be one of the best episodes in the whole series, because there's a lot that is going to be given to you. You know, I've most of the characters in this series, I've worked with them. I've been with them outside the movie, and Nancy, she's not really a complicated character, as we say, but there's a lot behind her. And you know, it's something that if I have got a scene with her, I've got to be mentally prepared for that particular scene with her, because she's someone who finds it really hard to maintain a serious face. She's always smiling. She's a happy soul, right? And in some other scenes, people are not supposed to be smiling. We are supposed to be putting on serious faces and so on. But then for her, it's really difficult to be doing that. So I've got to push her, right, to be in a position where we have got to bring out the scene that we are supposed to bring out. So
Are you taking advantage of my softness?
Not at all.
And you're even laughing. You're enjoying the moment.
No, it's
Take off the mask. You're smiling.
no,
some might say I'm being too cocky around her, I'm being too harsh around her, but then it's business. We are supposed to take our work seriously. We are supposed to be taking our work seriously. So yeah, but outside that, she's really a cool person. I genuinely salute a sense of everything. That's what I can say, a sense of everything. I cannot say style or what, but a sense of everything is okay. She's actually much more mature than you might assume. The Subway Spirits as a whole, it's a more or less of a movie that is trying to portray a picture of what goes on in the spiritual realm, if I could say. Like when someone is half dead, half alive, maybe let's say in a vegetative state, if we are to describe it in medical terms, it portrays what happens when the person cannot respond to what? To the physical world and is not fully taken into what? Into the spiritual world. It's a bridge in between. So the Subway Spirits, it's a movie that is going to be bringing out the picture or the life that people's spirits / bodies live in between what? In between the physical world and the spiritual world. Okay. That's a very interesting question. You know, what I can say is you guys just stay prepared. I like a quote from one of the Zimbabwean musicians when he was starting his career, Holy Ten. He would always say, Garai matenga data, or Garai mune data. So, Garai mune data. Just make sure that you have got internet connection wherever you are. Because anytime, any day, we can just give you something. But what I can promise you is by December, you would have watched episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3. Given that episode 4 and 5 are completed, well, definitely you're going to be having them. Okay, so this is my first professional debut. So, but it's not really my first time being an actor. I actually started doing plays when I was at Marist Kutama. That was in 2015. And we were being directed by a guy who was known as Mr. Tafara Gondo. He was our director. And moving to 2016, we did some stuff, but we did not go really far, like with those plays. And 2017, I was a silver medalist at national level for what? For dramas. So acting is something that I've always been in. Yes, after 2017, I took a break. I had some other things to be looking into. I was doing sports, I was doing public speaking, I was doing debate, but this time around, it came back that I had to work on something. I had to be part and parcel of this particular project because acting is something that I enjoy. Yeah, that one is quite a character. Not in a bad way, not in a bad way. She's a good person. She's a good person. She always keeps her work professional in the movie, and she's one of the people who are really dedicated and trying to push this project to come into life. She's someone that I really admire and would want to imitate in some other things. She pushes people to do their level best. And when we are on set, in as much as I like to be jovial and be an opportunist, I cannot do that with Dr. Linda because she's way too professional. I cannot go after her like what I will be doing with Nancy, with Preeti, especially Preeti, but with Dr. Linda, it's a whole different case. You cannot. I cannot do it. Even in person, I cannot do that. I respect it in and out of the movie. That's a very interesting question. But let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. Technically speaking, no one is ever single under the sun. We all have got people who entertain us in some other ways. I'm not married. I cannot declare myself single. I cannot declare myself taken. I cannot say that. But what I can tell you is no one is ever alone in life.
Which is a true fact.
No one is ever alone in life. We all have got people who entertain us. So you can't really say that I'm single when you have got someone who entertains you. You can't say that you are taken when the relationship between you and the person cannot be defined. So it's the subway space. I'm in between. Good question. I've through the journey of life, I've learned that we are supposed to keep our work and our relationships separate. They are separate entities. They are different entities, right? So I always and will always keep my work professional. What happens on set stays on set. And if there is ever to be any speculation that I'm seeing someone within the movie, I would like to dismiss it as of now. From today going onwards, I dismiss it. I'm not seeing anyone. And I don't think I would be in a position to be seeing anyone. It's totally outside my interest. With Dr. Preeti, we had to go an extra mile. I wouldn't want to address here with her name because I want to keep it professional, like I said. With Dr. Preeti, we went an extra mile, and it was one of the most complicated scenes that I had to shoot. It was really tough. But we managed to pull it out. And the trailer is going to be coming out very soon. You're just going to see it yourself. We are going to see it yourself. Well, what I can say is, if you are to be assigned a role, don't just jump into taking a role in a movie, right? You've got to accept a role that you know you're going to pull out. Read the lines that you have been given, look at the character, analyze the character, study the character, and then draw a conclusion that, can I be in a position to pull this character out or not? Because for you to be in a position to entertain people or teach people something, you've got to be living in the character. You've got to be enjoying the character. You've got to be comfortable in the character, and the character has got to be living inside you. So for the upcoming artist, I would suggest that if you are to pick a role, or if you have been given a role, look at the role, analyze it. Okay, be honest enough. Okay, I can do this. or I can't what? I can't do this, right? Then another thing is, acting is fun, guys. Don't be afraid to face the camera. Anybody and everybody can be what? Can be an actor, right? You just need to believe in yourself. You just need to be there. You just need to be there. Like when the movie is being shot, you just need to be available, right? Mentally, spiritually, and physically, so that you can pull it out. Acting is fun. Acting is fun, guys. I would really encourage people to look into this one and work something out. It's a good career. There's a saying that goes, a prophet can not be accepted where he comes from, right? But then good people, we would really love it if you accept us and support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is going to be added like on the screen. You are supposed to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and that's what you can do for us. And whenever we release an episode, just try to make an effort to spare a few cents and just watch whatever we are doing. We would really appreciate it. And then just leave some comments so that we know how to navigate through these waters of acting and so on. Just support us. We need your support, guys. We need your support. Don't let us down. There are thousands of you Africans in India. You can do the most. You can do the most. You can just subscribe. It's not like we are going to be giving you updates every now and then. It's not like we are going to be disturbing your peace every now and then. But then just subscribe. You know, when we drop something, you're going to. Even if you don't watch, like finish it up, just watch whatever we are doing. Support local content. This is the local content that you've always wanted, eh? So just support local content. Whenever you're chilling out there with your friends, tell them, you know what, I know Dr. Patrick, I know Mr. Gibbs, I know Pretty, I know Nancy, guys, I know these people. Just watch it, whatever they're doing. That's what we need from you. We need more views, we need more subscriptions, we need more comments. We really need that to keep this thing going. It's something that we have got in mind, like for short movies, short films. It's something that we've got in mind. We've been discussing with the director as well as the production team, and after this series we are going to be giving you what? We are going to be giving you something. We don't want to leave you starved. We want to feed you guys. We want to feed your eyes. We want to feed your open mind. So just stay prepared. We are coming out with something very, very soon. Very soon.